God definitely expects us to produce good works. And there are also passages of Scripture that will be rewarded according to our works. Now, that doesn't mean anybody's saved without the gospel or without the new birth or saved by our works, but that means that for the saved people, God will take their good works into account. Now, how he will do this, I'm not really sure. I think perhaps in the millennial kingdom, where Jesus Christ rules and reigns on earth for 1,000 years with his saints, it's very likely that people, the saved, will be rewarded according to their works by positions of honor or influence, or what happens in the millennial kingdom. Beyond that, I don't know in eternity how God will bless us. I think all the saved will enjoy the rich blessings of God, but there are going to be some rewards. And so in that regard, I'd like to look at 1 Corinthians chapter 3, because it explains it in greater detail. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 11, I'm reading the New King James. It says, "For no other foundation can anyone lay than that which is laid, which is Jesus Christ." So I think that's talking about your salvation. So he's making it clear, when it comes to salvation, it's only through Jesus Christ. But then he explains that our life is like a building on that foundation. So like when you come to God, you're saved, you're born again, that's your foundation. But your Christian life after that, it's like a building being built on the foundation. So he explains, "Now, if anyone builds on this foundation with gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, straw, each one's work will become clear, for the day will declare it, because it will be revealed by fire, and the fire will test each one's work of what sort it is. If anyone's work which he has built on endures, he will receive a reward. If anyone's work is burned, he will suffer loss, but he himself will be saved, yet so as through fire." So like 2 Corinthians, which you've already referenced, 1 Corinthians is also written to the church. So this last statement, he'll be saved, it's not talking about a sinner can suddenly slip into salvation based on his good works. That's not what it's talking about. It's to the church, and it opens and closes with this understanding you're talking to saved people. So given the fact you're saved through Jesus Christ, what about your life? So you can liken your works to gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, or stubble. Now, we're not talking about sins, because that would condemn you. If you really want something of eternal value, make sure you invest in things in this life that will make a difference, like gold, silver, and precious stones as the analogy. So it's make sure you get your priorities right. Make sure you spend plenty of time on things that will make a difference for eternity. And the promise is, if you do that, you will definitely receive a reward.